evening, or depending on where you're at. I am Bruce Leonard, and of course, this is Bruce Leonard Leans Left. It is Saturday, November the 29th. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Enjoying your family Thanksgiving, as always. It is, you love it and hate it at the same time, right? So it's like, man, the food is so good. And you see your family, and the food is delicious, and you eat so much that you fucking feel like a pig. And you can't move, and you're about to fall over. And I did that stupid thing where you wake up and you go, well, I'm going over there. There's gonna be a lot of food, and so I'm not eating. And so you don't eat breakfast, don't eat nothing. You're like, I'm gonna starve myself all day. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna eat all this food. Then you get there and you're fucking starving to death. And they got hors d'oeuvres out. You're like, oh yeah, hors d'oeuvres. You start eating. And then you're like, oh, I'm full. They go, there's more food. You go, oh no. I don't know what's going on with that. And then you're like, oh, I'm so full, I can't eat this turkey. And then you start eating the turkey, you're like, oh, God. And then you make a whole plate, and you can't finish the plate. And you're like, oh, Jesus, I gotta finish. And then it's over, and you're like, oh, you're laying there, oh, God, this is so great. It's gluttonous. And then, of course, you get a break from the news for a minute, and then come back to the news and find out, hey, we're just murderers, just like I said. Now you explain something to me. Trump is going to pardon the president of Honduras, who was convicted of trying to smuggle 400 kilograms of cocaine into the United States. He's going to pardon him, right? But these narco terrorists or narco traffickers, whatever they call them, are so dangerous. We got to blow them up. Really blowing up guys that took $500 to put 5 keys into their boat. You explain to me how it makes sense. Anyone is welcome to chime in to try to change my mind. It's like, tell me how it makes sense to pardon a guy who's a multi-million-dollar trafficker. I said it's a perfect metaphor for the Trump presidency, right? If you're rich and powerful, you can do whatever you want. You get away with crime, he'll pardon you. If you're a poor guy who took $500 to smuggle 5 kilograms of coke, you might get blown up. Because Trump only cares about rich people. If you think that Donald Trump cares about you, then you're fooling yourself. I don't know what to tell you. It's unbelievable. I don't know what's going on with that. I just changed these settings. I noticed that it's got glitchy lately. I need to get a new computer, I guess. I don't know what's going on. This computer I got, it works pretty well. Julia says the Honduras guy's probably Don Jr.'s plug. But Daddy gives me the best coke. Let him out of prison. Cokey McTrump, as I like to call it. You can use that if you'd like. It's mine. I put a patent on it. Like Trumpolo. I need to bring back Trumpolo. I used to use that all the time. I used it so much that if you Googled the word Trumpolo, my picture would come up. But I stopped using it because I don't know why. I guess it just once you when you use something so long, it's like I gotta change it up. I never came up with a new word for it. Just the Trumpers now, or whatever. Trumpalo is a perfect metaphor for the Trump cult, because I don't know if you know what a juggalo is, right? You know what the insane clown posse is, right? And they had like a fanatical cult following of kids that would wear clown makeup, and but they're all on pills and shit. But a bunch of trailer park kids. um, but they fucking follow around the drink Fago and follow around the insane clown posse and go woo woo, like but so it's I call them Trumpalos. Well, they call them Juggalos, so I call them Trumpalos. The only thing they're missing is like if only the Trump cult would all wear the flesh colored pancake makeup that Trump wears all the time. And a wig, big blonde wig, and then they'd really be Trumpalos. So I don't know if you saw this, but Trump Truth socialed out some insane. I mean, of course, some insane shit, but 11:29. So this morning at 7:43 a.m. Trump says, to all airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers, please consider the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela to be closed in its entirety. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Apparently he thinks he's president of the fucking world because he cannot shut down the airspace over another country, first of all. But second of all, you know what this means? This means that we're going to go to war. Remember when Trump said he was going to stop all the wars and there will be no more wars? Right? He's going to start a war in Venezuela, which I like to call Operation I'm Totally Not a Pedophile. Because that's what this is about. So, well, part of what it's about. I mean, he hasn't really ever stated, like I said, what his obsession is with Venezuela. But I don't know if you know this. Hello, Amy. I don't know if you know this, but Venezuela has a lot of oil. And the first time he was president, he was bringing it up about how come we can't just go to Venezuela and take their oil. And of course, all the regular people who were in the government were like, hey, you can't do that. That's one, it's fucking crazy. Two, it's illegal. Three, you're talking about people's lives here. And people, do you see on the internet too? I mean, who knows anymore what the mega comments are real or they're bots, or they're paid people who in Bangladesh or some shit who are posting these comments. But you see a lot of, oh, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna smash him, we're gonna crush him, and it's gonna be like a scrimmage. They said that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure that's what they said about Vietnam too. Going to war is not that simple. It's already been proven. I'm pretty, just in our lives, right? Even if you're young, you saw the Iraq War, the Afghanistan War, all that shit. Right? You can't just bomb people into submission. If you're gonna take over a country, you got to go in with people and take it over. And you think the Venezuelans are going to lay down and just let us do that? You believe that? You know what that means, don't you? It means people are going to die. Like these National Guardsmen in Washington. Now, they're all going around trying to blame Joe Biden. But this guy did come in under Joe Biden, under a program of people who worked with the military in Afghanistan, were airlifted out and brought over here. And they were let into the country because they helped us out. And if they stayed in Afghanistan, they'd be killed. I'm sure there's a list of people, who helped the United States. And as soon as the United States was gone, they're going to round those people up and kill them. So they brought him over here. Then he was granted asylum by the Trump administration. And you wouldn't know that from watching Fox News and Newsmax and OAN and all these channels. It was all Joe Biden's fault. It's all Joe Biden's fault. See, this is what I mean when I say they don't have anything except grievance and blaming other people for their fucking problems. And God forbid that for 1 second we step back logically and look at this situation. These National Guard, when you join the National Guard, you're not signing up to police the cities of the United States. That's not the job of the National Guard. National Guard shouldn't have been there in the first place. Let alone the fact that this man who did this, right? He was an Afghan national who worked for the CIA in Afghanistan, was given asylum by the Trump administration, lived on the West Coast, drove 3,000 miles to go and shoot these guardsmen right by the White House. You don't find that odd? And they said, oh, he wasn't vetted. Oh, he worked for the CIA. They didn't vet him, please. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Like, the right wing, some of the right wing thing is so stupid. It's so like disconnected from any kind of reality. It's like a mental illness. You cannot one time turn on the TV and see Fox News. Yes, it is cold, Amy, for sure. I fucking didn't know it was going to get that cold. I went to bed last night. I didn't turn the heater on. I woke up and was like, God damn, it's freezing. I look, it's 19 degrees. God damn. Like, it was almost 40. It was like 37, I think, which is chill, which is cold. But there's a huge difference between 37 and 19. It's like, I woke up, felt like Laura's house. It's freezing. Anyway, they're disconnected from reality. Their whole entire purpose and premise in life is to defend everything that Trump does. Why are you going to Alabama, Amy? What's in Alabama? Yeah, Canada's supposed to start snowing, apparently. Say what? I don't know why anybody would voluntarily go to Alabama. I tell you, I was there once doing comedy, and they had dial gas pumps, like with the. You live there? Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm talking shit about your homeland. My bad. Anyway, they had the dials, like the dials. It wasn't digital. It was like 1970 gas pump. I was waiting for the guy to come out with the change thing on his buckle. Like my grandpa used to wear when he worked at the filling station. It was interesting. No, I had a good time actually while I was there. I just thought that was interesting. It was like, man, you think they'd update these gas pumps? Well, no, I saw that again when I was headed out to Vegas. In the middle of the desert in Arizona, there was like this little tiny gas station tucked under a bridge, and it was like the only gas station in 500 miles. And my gas light was on, and I was tripping. I was like, I'm gonna run out of gas in the middle of the desert, and we're gonna die. And said gas. I was like, thank God. And I got off and I went down underneath this bridge. It was this tiny little gas station. It looked like something out of a movie. Like the gas station in No Country for Old Men. Around the stadium. Oh, the uh, Roll Tide Stadium. The stadium, like it's the only stadium, right? Not for Auburn. Fuck Auburn, right? Exactly that. That's the rivalry there. Like fuck Auburn. You Roll Tide and fuck Auburn. Who are the Auburn people, AB? Are they like a hidden it's like people have their Auburn shirt underneath another shirt so that you don't know they like Auburn because everyone else will hate their guts. Like, you can't admit that, like in public. You might get beaten. They take that shit serious. Speaking of football, Joe Burrow came back, played on Thanksgiving Day, and we won, which is you gotta admire his courage and his fortitude and working hard to get back. He's like, we're 3-8. Well, we're 4-8 now, but it's like, man, why do you want to come back when it's such a little chance of doing anything? But like, it's probably better just to sit, the rest of the year and not get hurt again, and come back playing with a 3-8 team. It's like, but he's like, you're not keeping me out of the games. Like, all right then, go ahead. Yes, Laura Houday. And they do have a chance. I mean, theoretically, because they're playing the Ravens again next week. Or no, wait, they play the Bills next week. Then they play the Ravens the next week, and the Ravens play the Steelers twice. And those teams are both ahead of them. So if the Bengals would beat the Ravens again, and then the Ravens beat the Steelers twice, they could theoretically catch up. And because their division record, I think now is 3-1. So if they were to be a tie, they have the best division record, so they would win the division. It's crazy, the NFL. The Ravens the same way. They had lost 5 games in a row, then they turn around and won 5 games in a row. It's like, so you don't never know what's going to happen. That's like yesterday. The Bears went into Philadelphia and beat the shit out of the Eagles. What the hell? And what's up with the Eagles? They don't look like the same team that they were last year, do they? Last year, they're a juggernaut. It was like, this year, it's like, what the hell's going on? They have good defense with their offenses. They have all these good players, and they can't figure out how to use them. I don't understand. It's like Zach Taylor's coaching for the Philadelphia Eagles. See the traffic around there at game time. Yeah, no shit. That's a big ass stadium too. How many does it hold there? The Roll Tide Stadium. That's one of them big ones, right? Like that holds like 80,000, 100,000. Like, it's a lot. It's way bigger than like an NFL stadium. It's gigantic. I wonder what are those seats like? The nosebleed section in 100,000 seat. You root for the Eagles? Why is that, Amy? You live in Alabama. Shouldn't you be rooting for the Saints or some team is closer? The Atlanta Falcons, maybe the Saints, maybe Jacksonville Jaguars. I'd say Jacksonville is probably closest, right? As far as teams go. But, I mean, who wants to root for Jacksonville? You know, I mean, a lot of people. I'm a hardcore Jaguars fan. Yes, Julia, it was good. Me and Laura went to this place called Creole Kitchen. It was all Louisiana food. I got jambalaya, and she got etouffee. It was delicious. It was delicious. Very good. The place was nice too. It was nice. It's good to get out of the house every now and then. It's been a while since I've done that. Like gone to I used to. I really enjoy restaurants. I don't know why. It always was a big thing. I used to go all the time to like nicer restaurants. Mom spent a bit of her life in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania's not bad. Yes, Laura, the Brew River Creole Kitchen. If you're ever in Cincinnati, check it out. It's a good place. The hell's that? Oh, I forgot to mute my phone. Yes, it was very good. It was funny because they put the food down and I was looking around. I was like, "There's no hot sauce." It's like, "Do you bring your hot sauce?" And I was about to ask him for hot sauce. And Laura was like, "Well, maybe you should taste your food before you ask for hot sauce because mine's kind of spicy." You know, I was like, "Okay." So I took a bite. It was like, "Yep, it's pretty spicy." It's a good thing I didn't put hot sauce on it. It'd blow my face off. You ever gone to like an Indian restaurant or something where the spice level is just too much? And you're like, "Yeah, I'll have a number." Or they go, what spicy you want? 1 to 10, and then you're like, "I don't know, give me 2," and then you get the 2, and it's like, "God damn!" You're like, "What the fuck is 4 or 5?" Let alone if you get up to 10, like what the hell is 10? It's just on fire. You just 10. We just bring hot coals to you to your table and you just put them in your mouth. Great grandparents lived in Poland. Oh yeah. Right, Laura, you're right. Is it salt, pepper, and never put salt, pepper on a dish before tasting it? I do that all the time. Salt, give it salt. I love salt. I can't understand why I don't. I love salt. I love sugar. My whole entire life, I've been pouring the fuck out of salt on everything and sugar, and I don't have high blood pressure or diabetes. I don't know how that is. As much sugar as I intake, I should probably have diabetes, but I don't. The same as salt. Like I've eaten salt my whole fucking life, dude. I usually just slice a tomato up and pour salt all over. Fucking great. And I don't know how I don't have hypertension, like I said. Laura says because I don't go to the doctor. Right? I probably have all those things. That's not true because I have sometimes I'll occasionally, like, you ever go to Walgreens or something, they'll have that thing and you can sit down and check your blood pressure. Now, I'll do that sometimes, like at Walmart and shit have them sometimes. And I always, when I see one, I go, "Oh, I check my blood pressure." It's always good. And you're right, I don't go to the doctor. I can't remember the last time I went to the doctor and had like a physical or a checkup where they ran blood. People are always like, "Yeah, I did my blood work, my cholesterol is 37, you know," and you're like, I've never done that. I have no idea whatever my numbers are. They've been talking about like cholesterol and sodium and it's like, nope. You got what here, Laura? What do you got? Cholesterol test? Or I don't go to the doctor unless I'm dying. Or the last time I went to the doctor was when my back went out. And it hurt so fucking bad that I couldn't even hardly get it. I couldn't get out of bed. I got out of bed and I fell down. I have one here too, Laura. It's from my mom. But I haven't put it on myself. I guess I should. Anyway, the last time I went to the doctor was like 10 years ago, I guess, when my back went out, and it hurt so bad that I said buckled my knees and I fell on the floor, and then my back spasms or whatever. That shit hurts. Like that's one of the most intense pains ever. It's about like somebody's like shocking you in the back with a stun gun and kicking you at the same time. That's like, my knees literally buckled, and I fell on the floor and I couldn't get up. So my dog was like fucking freaking out, and then I crawled to the shower. I was like, well, if I get in the shower with the hot water, I'll loosen it up, right? So I crawled into the bathroom and I got in the bathtub and I turned the water on, and I used my hands and like the tub and the toilet, and and I got myself up, and then I stood up, and I got into the shower, and I turned around and the water was going on my back. I was like, oh, it feels good. I think it's working. I put my hands on the wall like this, and it was running on the. And I was like, oh, this feels good, oh man. And then I moved like just a little bit, and it fucking went, and I went, and I fell down into the tub. Now I'm just laying in the tub, and water was running on me. And the dog was coming to the bathroom because I screamed. It hurt so bad, I screamed. Like, I was like, I fell down into, and the dog came in and was like sniffing me, and I'm like laying there and the water's running on me, and I was thinking to myself, this is a fucking Life Alert commercial. It's just literally a Life Alert commercial because there was no one there. Stop talking about how I need a colonoscopy, people. It's not happening. Unless you can get me the new kind where you just swallow the pill and the camera goes through. I ain't going to get that thing shoved up my ass. I'm not doing it. I don't know if you know this, but I'm not into ass play. Not into it at all. Not my thing. Some people are always like, are you gay? Like, no, couldn't be. Right? Got a serious gag reflex, and I don't like butt play. Other than that, I got nothing against gay people. It's like, I don't understand why you want anything in your mouth or up your ass. I'm just not into it. But I know there are people who are. Listen, pagan is the new thing, right? Julia says they'll knock you out. You'll never even know they've been there. Sure. You know. You wake up and feel like you were in prison. Stop it. Stop it, Laura. I might like it. No. I know I won't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into it. That's why he used to have these commercials. He used to have this bit. He used to have these commercials. Do you remember the Trojan commercial? They used to sell rubbers on TV, and it'd be like Trojan man, and they're like, always have your Trojan with you, or whatever. But they had this little bullet thing that they were selling, and they were like, it's so good, it'll blow your hair back. And then like the couple's walking down the street, and her hair's blown back, and then his hair's blown back. And I'm always was going, why is his hair back? Right? There's only a couple of things you can do with that little bullet to a dude that would make his hair blow back, and none of them seem comfortable to me. It's like, I do not like ass play, and I don't want this magic bullet up my ass. Amy said, what state or country do you live in? I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, actually, Newport, Kentucky. Like I said, right across the river from Cincinnati, Ohio. Yes, the shit in the box. What's that called? Colo. What is that called? I forget. It's like, yeah, that's just what the UPS guy wants, is to be hauling around a bunch of boxes of shit. That's like everybody in the middle-aged neighborhood getting their colon, their shit tested at the same time. Like, nothing like a UPS truck full of boxes of shit in the middle of the Alabama hot summer. These guys probably hate that shit. Yeah, Cologuard, I think it's called. It's like, yeah, you just shit in this box. And the UPS guy just picks it up. And he's like, fuck you, I don't want to pick that up. Imagine being a delivery driver, UPS or the post office, whatever. They're like, oh yeah, everyone house you go to, because, oh yeah, I got this package that I need you to take back. It's like, before the end of the day, you got like 15 boxes of shit in your truck. It's like, I don't want that. I'd be driving around in the hot summer. Boxes of fucking shit. Yes, Laura. Laura said some guy that was afraid of ass play invented it, I'm sure. Yes, exactly. He's like, stay away from me. My friend kept saying, oh, I know, Amy. I lived in the South. I lived in Florida for 10 years. It's hot as fuck down there. And, you know, Texas, same way. It's hot as fuck in the summertime. I've been there in the summer. Pretty terrible. Yeah. Guy's like, I'm not having them stick that thing up my ass. Here, I invented it. Just put your shit in this box. My friend kept trying to tell me that I didn't know. Like Laura just said, like, yo, you might like it. You know, he's like, you don't even know the prostate thing or whatever. It's like, fuck you. Yes, Ken, I used to say it all the time too. It's like that song "Dick in a Box." So it's a shit in a box. It's like, yeah, well, you know, people say that all the time. You never know they was there. You know, it's not a big deal. It's like, just bend over. It's like, no, it's a big deal to me. That's all I'm saying. Exit only. And my friend kept telling me, oh, you know, the prostate orgasm is so amazing. It's like, it's like, well, you can keep that. Like, it sounds amazing. You make it sound appealing. This is much better than talking about the war we're going to get in. That's for sure. Like, back to what I was talking about, like I said, you think that people said the same shit about Vietnam, I'm sure. You think that, like I said, the Venezuelans are just going to lay down and let Trump walk in there? You think that really? You know the ironic part about it? He's going to start a war to install this woman that they gave the Nobel Peace Prize to. That's a little premature, don't you think? Like, oh, they're gonna destroy the country and then put her in power. She'll put that Nobel Peace Prize on her desk. It's unbelievable, right? She is obviously. The show's not always like that. It's not always like this. Usually I'll just be ranting about what happens. We got sidetracked on the colonoscopy and all that. But, well, I mean, I guess it's basically about me, you know, not keeping track of my fucking health. Like, I don't see why. If I get sick, I go to the doctor. Who'd you hear that from? Who you been talking to, kid? It's totally not true. But yeah, they gave her the Peace Prize. Now Trump's gonna destroy her country so he can install her power. And I'm sure that they got some kind of deal that he can get low price oil. These people are so far gone from reality. Like anything Trump says, they just run with it. Even though that 90% of what Trump says never happens. They don't care. They're going with it. They're totally not a cult, though. Don't call it a cult. It's all he's posted today. He's going to use the tariff money to get rid of the income tax. Really? You know how much money the income tax brings in? You know how many tariffs you have to put on to generate that kind of money, first of all? And second of all, it's already a tax. Let me explain this to you again. The tariff is a tax. When Trump says he collected this much money from tariffs, that's your money. It's just a different kind of tax. And he's like, I'm going to use the tariff money to get rid of the tax. It's like, well, it's still a tax. It's like there's states where you don't have income tax. Right? They don't have income tax, it's state tax. And they go, oh, let's move down here. You have state tax. It's like, yes, but everything else is more expensive. They tax every other product. Why? Because that's how they get their money. They're gonna get the state's going to get their money one way or the other. You just don't see it coming off your paycheck like you do in a regular state that has tax. Like on your check, you'd be like, oh, I paid Kentucky tax for $5 or whatever, right? Instead, every time you go to the store, every product you buy has a tax on it from the state. You're paying more than you are with state income tax, but people are fucking stupid and they fucking fall for it. I go, well, we'll move here because when you get a check, it seems bigger. If your checks are big, then you save a lot of money. Okay, Amy, please like and subscribe and come back. We like having you here. Thank you so much. I don't know how she found this, but I guess she's here. Yeah, safe travels. Be safe. Let us know when you get back to Alabama. And then there's the other story we haven't talked about yet, which is apparently when they bombed these boats, right? The very first time they bombed the boat, they didn't kill everybody. And so there was a couple guys hanging off the side of the boat. And so Pete Hegseth ordered them to shoot the boat again. And killed him. Which is murder. Amy's like, oh no, it's just my mom, I'm back. Well, welcome back from your short hiatus. Yeah, it's murder. That's what's called a war crime. When you kill helpless, civilians. Now they're trying to say, oh, they're narco terrorists or whatever they want to call them. But you can't say that you're bombing and killing these people to stop narco-terrorism when you then turn around and pardon a guy who's trying to sell 400 kilograms of cocaine. Like I said, make it make sense. If you're a mega person and you're watching this show right now, please explain it to me, how this makes sense. How you can justify this. It's like at this point, Trump just doesn't even care what something looks like or what people might say. He just doesn't give a shit. He's going to do whatever he wants. He said, oh, this guy was treated very unfairly. Very unfairly. Apparently, if you're just a president of another country, He really kind of backed off the Brazil thing, which is funny. Once they locked that guy up in prison, I haven't heard him talk about it no more. That guy's actually in prison. Yes, no evidence, no due process, just allegations. See, and those people are alive, which means they could have went down there and scooped them up, brought them back home, put them on trial, all that stuff. They don't want to do that. Why? Because their story is bullshit. You can't have witnesses and people in court talking about this, because that will shed light on the fact that they're just killing people. And Hegseth doubles down and it tweets out, "We've just begun to kill narco-terrorists." What do you think? What do you reckon happened to Pete Hegseth to make him such a psychopathic douchebag? You know, like something happened to him. She's on a road trip and her mom just wanted the snacks. Well, you know, snacks are important on a road trip. Gotta have some beef jerky, you know. Perhaps some candy, you know. Just like the people that they did scoop up. See, subsequently after that, this is why I think someone told them that they couldn't do what they did, because after that, they started picking up these people who survived, and they didn't go kill them again, you know. It's just like Israel. Did you see that, Julia? In Israel, they executed these Palestinians who were surrendering. Right? They told them, "Come out," and they came out. They had their hands on their heads. They said, "Get on your knees," or whatever. They got on their knees, and then you just hear them getting shot. And of course, the Israeli military, "Well, we're thoroughly investigating." It's all on video. "We're investigating what happened." That's actually what she wanted. Because, Amy, that's what you... What's the best travel snack? Beef jerky. If you can find a Buc-ee's, you can get the best. Buc-ee's. If you don't know where Buc-ee's is, they'll tell you. I don't know if you've been on a road trip lately, but it'll be like a picture of that beaver, and it'll say, 262 miles. Like, Buc-ee's wants you to know there's a Buc-ee's coming up in 250 miles. It's like, damn, that's confidence in your product. Yes. So somebody told them, look, Amy, I'm a psychic. No, you know what it is I'm a comedian. I spent many years living on the road. So I've driven thousands of miles. I've driven back and forth across this country 3 or 4 times. Up and down, east and west. So I'm very familiar with traveling in a car. You know, Buc-ee's is good. They get the best beef jerky. If you pass one, you go, I'm going to stop, get some of that steakhouse beef jerky. Somehow they make it taste like a steakhouse. I don't know how. It's good. South Carolina, I was just down there a couple years ago. I did some shows in Charleston. Charleston's nice. It's nice. There's a barbecue place there. I can't remember the fucking name of it. I should have got the name. It's really good. It's been there since, like, you know, the 1930s or some shit. You know, his daddy started it, and now he inherited it from his daddy, and he keeps it going. But they have their own sauce and everything. It's really good. Really good. Me and Jubal went there. My friend Jubal Chaplin. We were traveling around together. Yeah, so I believe that someone got to them and told them, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do that because it's murder." And so they stopped going back for round 2 and kill all the, you know, because he told them, "No survivors. Make sure no one's alive." You know, like, when you say that's like a mob hit. You're like, We can't have anybody alive to tell the story of this. Yes, Amy, Bucky's at noon is probably not a good, especially on like Thanksgiving weekend where everybody's on the road. It's because, you know why? Because everyone wants that delicious beef jerky. Yes, Julia, the IDF. That happened in Israel just a couple days ago. It's on videotape. They execute these guys in the parking lot. Looks like a gas station or some kind of a store. And they come out with their hands up and their hands behind their head like this. They put them on the ground. They shoot them. Meanwhile, Israeli settlers just roaming around the West Bank, fucking doing all kinds of shit, attacking any Palestinians, burning places down and shit. And the IDF, what are they doing about it? Nothing. Not a damn thing. The world is really getting out of hand, that's for sure. I mean, they're really going to let Trump just start a war with Venezuela. Remember, like I said, remember the campaign? He was like, no new wars, man, end all these wars. Yes, that is true. Amy says, Bucky shows you stuff that you tell you don't need it, but you buy it anyway. Yes, it's called it impulse buy. That's what they call it. You know the silly little things that they put in the cash register lines that are on the thing? That's what they call it, impulse buys. They hope that you'll see that and you go, oh, well, I never thought I needed a mini piccolo keychain, but fuck it, why not? You grab it. That's why they put the candy bars there too. You guys standing in line, you're like, man, just standing in line and bored. Oh, Snickers. And you just wind up picking up a Snickers. What else they got at Buc-ee's that's good? They got them the glazed pecans. Those are good. They're always whipping up shit that smells real good. That's how they get you too. You walk in and say, oh, beef jerky. And then you take a few more steps like, cinnamon pecans. It's like all of a sudden, man, I'm hungry. Here comes the wallet out. Damn, they got me. It's capitalism. It's like, oh, I didn't know I needed a pound of glazed cinnamon pecans, but goddamn, they sure do smell good. Give them to me. It's like, that's a good snack too in the car. It's like a paper cone filled with those nuts. They give it to you. It lasts a while. Good to eat while you're driving in the car. See, because you need simple hand-to-mouth food. You can't be eating, it's hard to eat like a big cheeseburger or something while you're driving your car. So, beef jerky, nuts, anything you can get. Beaver nuggets. Cocoa-covered coffee beans. See, I can't eat coffee beans straight. They're too bitter. People are like, oh, just eating espresso beans. Like, oh, espresso beans. It's like, no, I can't do it. There ain't enough chocolate to counteract that fucking bitterness. It's like, I don't like bitter stuff. I don't like like when I don't like vermouth either. Like they get a martini, they put vermouth in it. I'm always like, no vermouth. Don't put that fucking shit in there. That shit tastes like shit. Like, just put the vodka and the olive juice, goddammit. Hey, we got the 100 message cup. Yay, thank you guys. Give it up for yourselves. This is congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream chat. And then it wants you to tweet it out to Nazi X, which is we're not going to do because I told you I finally shut down my X account, which sucks me because I probably get a lot of people on X if I broadcast this show on there, but I'm not doing it. Place is a sewer. And you can't broadcast on Blue Sky. That's one thing that sucks. You can only put 1 minute videos. I don't know why they haven't upgraded the Blue Sky so that you can broadcast on there, but you can't. And Substack, you can broadcast on there, but you can't just add it as a channel like on my thing here. Restream right to your channel. You gotta set up the thing, and then I'd have to like turn it on separately, and it's just a pain in the ass, so I don't do it. But I do have a Substack. I haven't written in it for a while. I need to write something, I guess. I have been sorely slacking. I mean, I'm busy, man. I got my shit going on all the time. But now I got a girlfriend. I don't have any spare moments to be sitting around writing in my Substack. But I should. I should. I don't have a bunch of paid subscribers, so there's no like motivation to when I have paid subscribers, like, I gotta do it. These people are paying. Yes, Julia, vermouth sucks. I'd be like, just pour the vodka and the olive juice. That's all I need. Extra dirty. Instead of vermouth, you'll put some extra olive juice in there, because that vermouth is terrible. Tanqueray, see, I can't drink gin, man. Or tonic. I mean, like two nasty tasting things, put them together. No, it's gin and tonic, it's wonderful. It's like tonic water sucks. Gin is terrible. Gin is like something they said that they cook in a bathtub. Well, they make gin out of it. It's like juniper berries or some weird shit. It's not that they make gin out of. Yes, Amy. That's how my mind works. That's what this show. See, this show is supposed to be. It was normally about current events and Trump and all the stuff that's going on in the world. But occasionally we get people like you, and we start talking about other stuff. That's the beauty of this show. We can talk about anything. There's no script. I just turn it on, and here we go. See, I used to stand up all the time, and in stand up, it said there's a script. I mean, you write the script yourself, but it's still a script, you know. It's like, this is what I'm going to say, and this is when I'm going to say it, and this is how it goes. And but this show is not like that. This show is totally organic. I didn't want to have a script. I mean, sometimes I'll make like notes of the things I want to talk about, but I haven't even done that for a long time. When I first started doing this show, I was doing that a lot. I would like sit upstairs and like write a bunch of topics down that I wanted to cover. But so much shit is going on at all times now that there's no need. Like, just pick your shit. Like I said, they're murdering people. It's just like straight murder. Bad people go, I voted for this. Really? I saw a thing today. They said ICE now wants to come after dissenters, they call them. People like me and you, or maybe you, maybe not Amy, but people who don't like Trump. Like, now we're going to be on the list. Which is what I said in the very beginning. Isn't it going to stop with immigrants? Like, the immigrants is just the beginning. And they're going to start coming after people they don't like, people that say things they don't like, people that they'll call rabble-rousers or troublemakers. Or you're an Antifa. That's why they generally call Antifa a terrorist organization. Why is that? Because then they can say any one of us is an Antifa. They can say, Bruce Leonard's an Antifa. And therefore now he's a terrorist. Yeah, you know that podcast he does? Yes, it's sedition. And they come after me. I know that. I knew that when I started it. That's a nice note. You all right? Hey, until they drag me out of here, I'm gonna be here. And hopefully, if they drag me out, they'll do it on the air so I get some ratings. Remember, I think they tried to do that. Remember, like Matt Walsh or one of those fucking assholes. They tried to stage that. They tried. Remember that they tried to pretend like the government was cracking down on them for their edgy podcasts or whatever. And then I forget who it was. That they said, "Oh, the FBI came in while he was on the air and just drug him off." It was totally made up. like now, like if you turn on the Fox or whatever, they would have you convinced that Joe Biden let this person into the country, which he did let this person into the country. But what they don't tell you is that he was granted asylum by the Trump administration. Why? Because that makes him look bad. And they gotta blame everything on everybody else. God forbid that you looked at your own poor decisions and learned something from them. No, the Trump way is just blame someone else. It's someone else's fault. It's never his fault. Because he's a genius and everything he does is brilliant and without question the greatest thing that's ever happened. Like the Guard. I'm going to go right back to that. Like, this National Guard got shot. Right? One lady died. The one guy's still in critical condition. That's horrible. And my thoughts go out to their families and shit. But they wouldn't have got shot if they weren't in Washington, D.C. doing shit they shouldn't be doing. Scoring political points for Trump. And what's his response to it? Not to step back and go, well, maybe these people shouldn't be here because I'm making them targets for people who... No. He goes, 500 more! Because they're insane. The world's nuts. It's gone mad. It's off the rails, like I always say. My mom watches those fucking cheesy Lifetime movies all the time. And what do all those cheesy Lifetime movies have in common? Right? Everything goes off the rails. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be like cheerleaders or it's like something. All of a sudden, one of the cheerleader chicks is a murderer. Things are going off the rails. It's like you going on a family vacation. It's going off the rails. It's like, your daughter's getting married? Yes, but she's marrying a serial killer. It's about to go off the rails. Yes, Julia. Federal judge deemed it unlawful 2 months ago and they're still there. Yes, they wouldn't have got shot if he would have listened to the judge and sent them home. It's a basement. It's just a basement. I have this thing set up in the corner of the basement where my stepfather used to do stained glass. That was his hobby. And so he has a workshop with 2 benches in the corner of the basement. So, and they're just bench tables like a desk. So I set it up like a desk, and I hung up this rug, dude rug, behind me, and then turn on the camera. And, so I'm just in the basement. It's unfinished. It's like I said, it's just a washer and dryer, and concrete floor, like most basements. Anyway, I gotta get out of here because I'm going to Laura's to eat tacos. Yes, if you go, I was gonna say, if you go back to the beginning, I didn't have the background. It was just me in the basement. And somebody messaged me. So if you go back to like the very first episode, they're all here on this channel. there's some episodes that there's like test episodes, and before it was actually a show, I was like trying to learn how to do everything. But anyway, there was no background. It was just me in the basement. And then somebody messaged me. It was like, "Hey man, you really should get a background because you just kind of look like a serial killer." Sitting in the basement. Yes, Laura, turn the heat up and light that fucking fireplace. And you don't understand. She keeps it cold as fuck in her. You wear like 4 layers of clothes to go over there. I'm just getting dressed and putting all these shirts on. Mom's like, "Where are you going?" "Going to Laura's house." "That's right, Julia." God damn it. See, she knows me. 42 degrees, Amy. That's wonderful. It's like 19 here. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. It's way colder than that. Oh, it's heat wave. It's 34. While I was down here, summer broke out. It's like 34 degrees. I'm just giving you shit, Laura. You know it's time to stop coming over. It's like, oh, it's a little cold in here, but fuck it. I like hanging out with you. I told you today, you'll get sick of me before too long. Right? Alright. You want to get out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us, Amy. Seriously, if you haven't done it, like, subscribe, tell your friends. I do this show 3 times a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I'm here like clockwork. You said, well, I wasn't here Thursday for Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving. I don't even think I could have got up. I swear to God, I ate so much food. When we came back here to watch the Bengals game, I just laid on the floor like, oh. I don't even want to move. Fucking. And then you're like, why do you do this to yourself? Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I didn't do anything, Amy. Anyway, like I said, thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. And if this is your first time that you just caught the show, I don't know how you found us, but thank you for being here. And again, I said like, subscribe, tell your friends. I said I'm here Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. And please help me, because I said when they come and get me, I want people to meet. I want people to know that they drug me off. Right. I love you guys, seriously. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please, Amy, be safe on your trip. Let us know when you go back to Alabama. And I said, we'll be back on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And Daniel, he was busy today, and he'll be back next Saturday. I love you guys. I said, good night. Have a safe trip. No, Amy, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern.